We're back. Yet again. How deep in are we to Phoenix Point and Terror from the Void? No idea. No idea. But we'll get it done eventually. Not in October, that's for damn sure. I see it. I see the writing on the wall. Um, not finishing this in October, but we're not stopping it in October either. We will continue it. We're gonna go to the end because I'm curious. I'm curious to see what's at the end. I never finished Phoenix Point, so I don't actually know what the story of the base game is even to the end. And especially with Terror from the Void, like what am I in for? I don't know, but I'm curious. So let's go ahead and load up. Let's get in there. And while I'm loading up, so I don't know if it's just that I haven't progressed deep enough or whatever yet, but there's no like doom counter. I said it last time, but I've been waiting for like there's this percentage of humanity left. You've got this long till everyone dies. There's no doom meter anymore. There's a couple of other meters, so I'm not sure if it's just that we're not deep in enough yet, or if that's been done away with in Terror from the Void. I wouldn't miss it. I'll say that. I mean, apparently I'm actually progressing fairly fast. Apparently, like I'm on a good path here, but yeah, like I don't like a ticking clock hanging over my head. I really don't. So, what have we got to work with here? So, oh shit, right. Haven defenders are hostile now, so that's not great. So, okay. Now, I assume that the Haven defenders are always hostile. Like, now is that when we raid them, or is that just all the time? Like, even if we're coming to their aid, right? I hope not. We'll see. So we got to complete research on the Pandora virus. I put that off a little bit because I wanted to research some of the stuff we got from New Jericho. Like I wanted to research their neural implants and their combat armor. Once we do that, then it's on to the Pandora virus. Oh, we got advanced bionic technology. Ooh, some good shit in here. Okay, so we put together two teams last time, right? Like I think we finally put two teams together. Also, we really need to rename the Manticores. See, here's the thing. When it's just Manticore 1 and 2, like that is so easy to mix up. So we need names for the planes. I mean, I think so. Here's the thing, right? The first one, that can just be the Manticore, right? Like I'd say this can just be the Manticore. There you go. That stands out. But then Manticore 2, that can we just need something to differentiate it at a glance so that I don't mix them up. How about let's see. So you have the Manticore, and then how about I don't know, uh, the B team? No, no. Again, it's just so I don't mix them up. So how about the core the core manti? There you go. It's just for my reference so that I can just quickly see which one I'm dealing with. Because otherwise it's like Manticore 1, Manticore 2, like it that can cause confusion. If we get better names, I'm open to them, but the Sphinx, actually, you know what? There you go. Yeah, like, it's just like, I need better names, so... Yeah, this one can be the Sphinx. And you know what? Naming convention? The. They all have the. So... there you go. The Sphinx. You gotta have the in there. So now, okay, now they're differentiated now. All right, personnel. So, okay, what are we working with? We want to defend a base, but so the B team is ready to go except weapons. And weapons is the problem. But we could switch some things around, or even switch some crews around. So manufacturing, we are currently manufacturing a nice laser pistol here. That's nice. But I think we finished the laser gun, right? And if we did, then we could give the laser gun to... like, I made gear for our sniper, right? Didn't I? Okay. So this is the Pythagoras. Okay, the Pythagoras 7. So make sure he has ammo for that. It's got a grenade. It's got that. Okay. Well, I wouldn't give the grenade doesn't really do them much good. But they don't have a pistol, right? They got magazines, but they don't have the actual gun. So that is a problem. They don't have armor for it either. Or, you know, this guy doesn't have armor, so that's also an issue. But he's a sniper, so technically he could get away with not having that, technically. Okay, new idea here. New idea. So, we'll give the new sniper, all right, the new one. We'll give her the laser, all right. We'll give her that, and we'll switch all this stuff over to Jacob. So okay, we're not currently like I'm gonna use team number 2. So team number 1, they're gonna chill for a little bit, and while they're chilling, that gives time for the gear to get replenished. So yeah, team number 2 can go out and get things done, and that should work out, I think. Alright, so yeah, for now they just have the laser rifle and that, but they'll have more once it's done manufacturing. They'll have everything they need, so that's good. Alright, and Jacob gets to use his regular equipment again. Alright, give him the gun first, so that's his main equipment. Alright, Phoenix handgun. And do we have ammo for the actual... Yep, here we go. That's the Firebird, right? Yeah. Okay. Good, so he's fully equipped like he's supposed to be. Okay. Then I think everyone on this team, like they don't necessarily have the best equipment. As you can see, Izul here is just wearing they're wearing Raider trash gear, right? But it's gear at least. Smooth Jazz is a heavy that's using regular armor instead of heavy armor, which isn't great, but it's good enough. It works. And I wonder, do we have someone else we could swap in? Not really. Okay, but we got Bubsy here with. I'm very eager to try this guy out. So yeah, he's a heavy, but yeah, he's a new Jericho heavy. So I'm super eager to try him out. Okay, but everyone else, everyone else seems to be equipped and ready to go. for the most part, Team 2 is functional. They could be better, but they work, right? So Sphinx team, they're gonna go and deal with this. Let me save before I send them out. Okay. And I guess before I do that also, is there anything I need to manage? I mean, we're producing what we need to produce. Facilities are getting back online. I don't have much materials and tech and all that to work with, so not a lot I can do with that. Yeah, nothing to really manage. So out we go. And Team 1, yeah, Team 1, they need to rest for a while. So we're not wasting time by having them in the base. Also, last time it just sort of worked out this way. I didn't really intend it, but it kind of just worked out that so Synedrian, we lost some points with Synedrian, but we gained some points with Jericho. So now New Jericho is kind of the ones that were sided with more than anyone else, which is I don't know. It's not great, maybe. I don't know. Our allegiances may change over time. How about that? Allegiances may change. Okay. Okay. We've repaired an energy generator. Okay. Just I like to make sure I'm staying on top of events, you know. Okay, what do we got? So their haven is under attack. We complete this, we'll get even more New Jericho standing. Doesn't look like too bad of a threat. It's daytime, so we don't have to worry about line of sight and, you know, not seeing the enemy. We will get some tech. I really need more tech. We'll get a good amount of materials and some food. So I think for materials we'll be okay for the moment, but tech is kind of... Yeah, tech is one that we're kind of hurting for. Alright, and I think everybody's about as good to go as they can be, right? Like, no one needs to level up or anything like that. I could level Jacob up. Could level him up. Well, not level him up, but you know, I could give him some more bonuses. So +2 speed, -2 willpower. I think willpower is just it's pretty important. I gotta say, willpower is pretty damn important. That said, while willpower is important, I mean, sniper gear does tend to lower. Yeah, like his speed is lower than it should be. So yeah, maybe, you know, maybe I should get him that. It would it would balance his speed out. He needs that willpower though. He does need that. But I guess he could function with 2 less. He could function. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. So he only has 8 willpower now. I'm gonna dip into the pool. There we go. So he's got 9 willpower at least. All right, and everyone else is good to go. So deploy. Oh, we can make that cool armor, I think, once we're researching it now, so can't wait. I really like the New Jericho style of armor. As a faction, I'm mixed feelings on them. I feel like it's probably a mistake to ally too close to them, but they got some real nice looking equipment. And I guess we haven't really established what our stance is as the Phoenix Project. Like, are we, are we humanity, fuck yeah? Or because I started siding with Synedrian, and hey, let's cohabitate in the mist, right? Like, we can all cohabitate. I don't know, like, we haven't really taken a solid political stance as the Phoenix Project. I don't know if there's any thoughts on that, like how we should take it, but right now I'm just kind of I'm fence sitting. I'm doing some hardcore fence sitting. Oh, this is new. Haven Defense Mission, Civilian Rescue. So defeat all enemy forces while ensuring that the civilians remain alive. Moving next to a civilian will allow you to control them and evacuate them from the battlefield. One surviving Haven Defender may volunteer to join. Okay. Hostile Haven Defenders. Okay, yeah, that's what we gotta deal with now. Okay, so while the Void Omen is in effect, Haven Defenders will be hostile to you and attack your operatives on sight, but killing them is not required to win the mission. Gain XP by protecting structures or civilians as usual, can loot crates with faction weapons, but only the equipment in your operatives or vehicle's inventory will be recovered. Okay. Oh, class 10. Hey, we're getting introduced to the technician. Okay, so they use neurally controlled arms to repair, heal, or stun. They deploy and control automated gun turrets, which sounds very fun. Like, I think we want some technicians. And let's see, we are facing a new Jericho squad called the Dead Vipers. Their leader is Lumriser. Using the tactic Fearsome, enemies who can see the character lose 2 willpower. Personal defense weapons. Small submachine gun weapons that can shoot bursts for 1 AP. Agile but low damage. There's a lot of new things in this mission, huh? Mounted weapons. They're attached to the armor of the soldier. They do not require hands to use. They are considered as an additional ready item. Okay. Alright. So yeah, so so it's gonna be a little bit hard to not kill them, like the thing is that New Jericho, like they have some pretty intense units, and I don't really see how we're gonna successfully complete the mission without killing them. Because if we don't kill them, they're gonna kill us. So, like, it sucks, but before we can fight the Pandorans, we gotta take these guys out. We got pretty good aim here. We got look, Max the Greenhorn and Spunkmeyer the Greenhorn. Good old Spunkmeyer. Yeah, so again, I don't wanna, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to kill him.
Hostile injured, but alive for now.
Wish I had a second. Yeah, I wish I had a second sniper. That would really help out. That ain't gonna hit, right? There ain't no way that's gonna hit. One shot landed.
Ready. Watch this.
We're here to help. Leave no survivors. Like I do feel like we're kind of undermining our message here, right? Like hey, we're the Phoenix Project. We're here to help you. As we're, shoot to kill. Shoot to kill. We're getting blocked by that one thing.
I'm going in.
What's in the crate? So it's. Hey, look, I'll take. Oh, okay. So next turn, I'll take that.
I can make a difference.
Ready, willing, and able.
Okay, who else we got? Bubsy. How accurate is his gun? Okay. Okay. So his gun is not very accurate. Then let's get some damage out. Okay, okay, yeah, just blew out the ceiling there. Again, we're here to help. Ah, that's a decent chance.
Lining up a shot.
Okay, and then Burns got this laser gun here, which the lasers usually have better accuracy. Usually.
Yeah.
Already there.
Alright, now kind of like spread around as much as we can, I guess.
Operative on the move.
Okay. Well, yeah, great start. Great start. Oh, damaged the gun. And disabled the head. Okay, what's Lumrise? Oh, they're setting up a turret. I would love to get a technician on our team. I would. So now it's now the Pandorans are doing their thing. So yeah, we got like we're here to deal with the fucking Pandorans, but we got to deal with these guys first. All right, they're doing things. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it. They're up to something. Ooh, well, hey, it took care of that problem for me. Okay, yeah, but we got snipers. We've got Pandoran snipers out here.
Aiming.
We can go for their arms. Oh, ooh, the turret shoots back. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I think I got in some damage.
Man, they're tough. Like they are really tough actually.
Confirming target.
Still not dead. Man. Still not dead. Okay. So I wonder if the turret like does it like go down now? It's autonomous, so I guess it doesn't, but I suppose if we're not in this range we'll be okay, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, hey there, Sito. Oh, I got that reference, the Beyond, or just Beyond. I know the movie though. I know that one. I love the forehead penis worm thing. There was like an eye stalk, but yeah, there was a lot of weird shit in that movie. From Beyond. Okay, there's too many movies with Beyond in the title. Not to be confused with the David Cage's magnum opus, Beyond Two Souls. It's the best movie film game you ever play. Okay, let's see. A tactical tip for exchanging items. Yeah, you can exchange items between inventories. Ooh, isn't that nice? Isn't that fancy? We got some Fury 2 missiles on the ground. Huh. What else we got? The VDM Defender. Ooh. I'll take this. I will take it. Oh man, not you don't even. But Reanimator. Like I know Jeffrey Combs because of the Reanimator movies, and man, he is fucking amazing in those. Like he is the best part of the Reanimator films. Even the shitty ones, like even the shitty ones, he's really good in. And you really like look when he says that, you know, the zombie cat that he reanimated, when he says that no, he just found it like that, it was dead already, you totally believe him. You very trustworthy. So he totally fucking killed that cat. Alright, let's see. So we got a turret out still, but I can't really do much about that. Oh, our sniper can see something. What does he sees? Ah, that'd be the enemy sniper, I take it, right? Yeah, there's a Triton Hitman over there. But I can't do anything with that. I need to get up on a building or something. But I think we gotta take that turret out. Like, I think if we don't take the turret out, it's gonna be a problem, right? So I think I get a free shot if I do that, right? Yeah. Okay. Almost took that out. Almost.
We have a plan?
Oh, Azul's about dead. I completely forgot about Azul there.
I'm prepared.
Completely forgot about him.
I'm on the move.
He's kind of just standing out in the middle of the street when there's a Pandoran sniper out there. So we gotta watch out about that. I'd maybe put like Sophia in front of him, so she's kind of body blocking him. I love that body blocking it actually works in this game. You know, as long as they don't have a good shot. Alright, let's see. So that turret is definitely going to cause some damage if we don't destroy it. Like, that has to be dealt with. Kind of wasting a lot of grenades, but it's gotta be done. Otsito. God, the head scene. And also, oh hey, a lesser one. This one I think people either, I'm not sure if it's more or less well known, but Faust. Jeffrey Combs was in that. That was a movie, all right. Okay, let's see. So I think everyone's taken their turn. Let's hope that sniper doesn't murder someone. Let's hope. I feel like we got off to a bad start in this mission. They got Azul still, even body blocking. Uh-oh. We got two snipers. Two enemy snipers. Like we really oh no. Oh, the civilians are going down. Like the problem is that like we have to deal with hostile. You know, maybe I shouldn't have killed him, right? Maybe I shouldn't have killed the New Jericho guys first thing. Maybe I should have, like, you know. Maybe I should have just run away from them and tried to avoid them.
Count to 10. Breathe.
I think probably, yeah, I probably should have just avoided them instead of murdering them, but, you know. Like, if anything, they would have provided a good distraction, you know? But, well, we made a judgment call. Okay, so I can't see that guy, but I guess I could, like, I could shoot through the sign.
Ready.
I don't think that's really a good tactically sound thing to do, though. Not with a sniper rifle.
Moving in quick. Target located.
Oh, what do we got? Okay, that one's got a machine gun. I do not want to leave Sophia out in the middle of the street with a machine gunner there. I'll take my chances with a sniper. Okay, quick aim. So I think this one I'm kind of happy that I saved both before and at the start of the mission, because I might have made a grave tactical mistake killing those Haven defenders. So yeah, I think I might have chose poorly on this one. But let me see. Where's this? So I think they want me to shoot through that, right? No, they want me to shoot through that sign. Again, I don't think shooting through the sign with a sniper rifle is really all that smart.
I'm listening.
Right, jet jump. Right. If we need to really cover some fucking ground and like get up in their face, this would be the way to do it. Sure would. So when we do that jet jump, it's he's only gonna have like enough AP left to move. So we want to make sure he can move to a kind of secure spot. Actually, that's relatively secure. Relative.
Executing.
No, don't evacuate. Okay. So yeah, like, next turn he can do something.
My turn.
Okay, Smooth Jazz is, again, in a bad spot, so now we look for our cover where we can get it. Can I just sort of poke out?
Operative on the move.
I swear there was a thing to, like, poke out from cover, but I guess not. Oh, right, this is a... It's because they're wearing assault armor. It's really throwing me off, right? Yeah, like they're heavy, but they're wearing assault gear, and it just completely throws me off.
Comms online.
Alright, so Burn can get a shot. I don't know if we can destroy this or not. But I want to try and destroy this, so... Doesn't destroy. Or at least, maybe not like that. Maybe not like that. I'm sure hiding behind this... I thought it was a cardboard box at first. It's a trash can. I'm sure Burn will be safe there.
Loud and clear.
I am sure. Okay. Don't think we have a really... But you know what?
Acquiring target.
Let the AI shoot. Why not? That do anything? I don't think so. Pretty sure it didn't do anything.
Heading out.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, we could claim up the civilians, but I don't know if that'll help. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, civilians just going down. I think this one we might have to redo just because I fucked up by killing the Haven defenders. I think I really fucked up by killing them. Like I should have just run away from them. But we'll see. We'll see if we can make this work still. Oh, they are just massacring the civilians. Oh.
I'm ready.
Oh shit, is there one of them in here? Did they get in here?
I'm getting there.
Okay. I think we should definitely, like, claim up civilians and... At least one, right? Claim up at least one civilian so that he's safe. And Azul can't really do a whole lot other than, like, run. Ooh, we got new Jericho sniper rifles. I will take all that shit. It is in his inventory, right? Yep. Okay, so we still...
Channel open.
Yeah, we still have,
Taking aim.
Oh, good, he's in front of the window now. Okay, so this,
Ready for action.
this Synedrian rifle, like, the Synedrian rifles, all their weapons are, they're just a little bit more accurate, so I'm hoping we can exploit that.
All I need is a clear shot.
Okay, now I think he's kind of... Oh, hold up. There we go.
Attack successful.
I actually really like how you can kind of wait, like, you can wait a second for the animation to get to a point where you can, like, actually get a good shot. I really like that. That's just gonna hit the wall. That is gonna hit the wall and do nothing.
Channel open. Moving to position.
Okay, give it a second. Yeah. Okay, one of them down. God, I hate those snipers. I really hate the Pandoran snipers. Okay. Bubsy's actually really injured. Let's heal that. We're gonna use so many resources on healing items. It's not great. No evacuate. Okay, Sophia, what can she do? Well, she can kind of advance a little bit, like maybe see what's going on. That would put her in line of sight with a sniper. We do not want to do that.
Heading out.
My turn.
Okay, so I guess we don't have that sniper kind of like pinning us down now, so
They
let's
can't
move
stop
forward.
me.
I figure as long as the civilians are like, as long as they're out of harm's way, like there's no immediate Pandoran threat, they should be okay, right? Hopefully. Also, oh, you can't use a civilian to claim a civilian. I guess that would be too easy, right? I was thinking we could use, because I think you can use, like if you get a Haven Defender on your side, you can use him to claim another Haven Defender, but it doesn't work that way with the civilians. Okay. And I guess we just end turn. Where is he going? Ooh, I did not think he'd have a shot on Jacob back there. So yeah, the machine gunner Pandoran is just kind of, it's just going nuts on people in that big building, but that's okay. So there's two of them. There's at least two of them there. Maybe three. That's it, civilians, don't you fucking move. I think as long as we save one, right? As long as we save one civilian, I think we're okay, but probably the rewards won't be very good. I can't imagine the rewards will be too good if we get everybody killed. Oh god, just cat 'em up, just roll all the civilians up in a ball. Alright, so yeah, that sniper is, he's in some kind of position where he can see us, and see us real good. I don't like that. Like, I don't even know where the sniper went. He's that deep undercover. Let's see. He's trying to stay on the opposite side of the sniper. There's so much going on over here, though. Oh, we can't, okay. Like, I don't see anyone over here. This is not great. It's not great. I don't really have a good place I can move Sophia to. Yeah, not really any good spots to move her. And that's all right. So Azul can't fight. Like, I think Azul is completely broken over there. So just have Azul, yeah, round up civilians, and this will be the civilian room. So all civilians go in this room, and hopefully they'll be safe there. And hopefully Azul keeps his head down. Okay. I feel like I feel like if you know enough movies, you could totally just speak in movie titles, right? Like I feel like it would take some work, it would take some planning. But I feel like it would be possible. It would totally be possible to communicate in movie titles. It's not an impossible mission, all right? It's no mission impossible. But basically just become the what is it? The aliens from that one Star Trek episode. They're not called Darmoks, right? But that's the episode, or it's a big feature of that. That one phrase. Man, my brain is going to deep places right now. As I contemplate whether I've fucked up horribly or not. Alright, so I'm kind of like moving my guys over here because this is where this is where all the action is at, right? Now, if I tell Burn to overwatch here, there's a good chance Burn would just murder Sophia, right? Like, because Sophia's kind of like, yeah, Sophia is sort of standing right there. I can move Sophia though, so like, okay, maybe if they come out of that door, we shoot at them. There you go.
Heading out?
And move Sophia there. All right, there we go. There we go. So at the very least, 3 civilians are safe. At the very least. Okay, and Jacob is getting, yeah, he was getting shot at from over there. I don't know where they are, but I guess move Jacob behind the trash bin. Maybe he'll be okay there. I don't know. And then Smooth, oh yeah, Smooth Jazz can overwatch too, so do that.
Let them come.
Okay. Oh, we got a brute. Oh no. Oh. Ah. Okay, okay. It was just one hit. Oh man, they're coming from every direction except the one I overwatched in. And they murdered the 4th civilian. Okay. Alrighty. So, oh crap, they disabled Sophia's, yeah, Sophia's gun hand has been disabled. Ah, crap. We can't even do a bash, right? Like, I don't think we can even do a... Yeah, you can't even do a bash like that. So Sophia literally can't do anything then, right? Yeah, you can't even hit him with the held weapon, because it's... Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah, this is not great. It's not great at all. Like, they're going for the limbs. Oh my god.
Keep it together.
After all those years of Dead Space, now the aliens are going for our limbs. Oh. Okay, so yeah, all I can really do is pull out. Like, just get out of there. So we got a room full of civilians and injured operatives that can't actually
It's my
fight.
turn.
Great.
I'm prepared.
Great.
Ready for action.
Okay, we kind of... man. Wait, Burn has a shot. It wasn't a great shot, but we had it, and we took it. It didn't pay off. Yeah, quick aim it. I want to take as many shots as I can at that sniper, because they are
Zooming in.
just such a problem. I disabled its head. Perfect. Get into cover. I think we're gonna have to make a bit of a last stand here. Also, look, do you have a problem with this fashionable future fashion? I'll have you know, all right, that multicolored jumpsuits, it's quite fashionable in the 2040s. All right, so who can still do anything? This guy can do stuff, but he may or may not have a good shot here. I think he'd have a decent shot here, right? Like, not the best, not the best. Not the best.
I can make a difference.
Okay, I'm thinking we pop out and just unload, right? The sniper is really the big threat here. He's dazed, so I don't think he can attack. I think that's what being dazed means. I hope it's what it means. That brute though, that can just go right in here, can't it? So yeah, like everybody is hiding in this room right here, right now. So since everyone is hiding in this room, I guess we probably want to Overwatch in here, right? And like the moment someone comes through that door, just blow their fucking brains out.
Area covered.
Here.
Okay, everybody else though, just hide.
Moving.
Just hide. Hide the best you can.
Comms online.
Try not to die. Okay. I'm assuming he's gonna run straight at us, right? Yeah, I figured. Come on, sniper! God damn it! Why would you do that? Oh no. Like why would you shoot through the wall? Oh no. Yeah, I think Azul's dead.
What are we doing?
Do we have anyone that can heal Azul? Anyone?
Standing by.
Burn can, okay. Otherwise, like, Azul is very,
ready.
very dead.
On the move.
Comms online.
Oh, does this heal spray have like a radius on it? No, okay, I gotta get closer. Before I do that, can Jacob kill this guy? Can he pull that off? Maybe with some quick aim. God, this mission is... like, I think, you know, we just got Team B into fighting shape. I think they're going to be out of fighting shape at the end of this, right? Like, Team B is going to be pretty fucking done. Okay, disabled the head. So now, I guess it's, would this have the kill power to get it done? It does.
Targeting.
Now, there is still a machine gunner out there, alright? There is still a machine gun. But yeah, let's go ahead and, let's heal.
You'll need this.
Yeah, the missions are getting very intense very fast, and I don't know if this is intended or if it's me having bad tactics or if like if our equipment isn't quite where it needs to be. I'm not really sure. All right, so yeah, there is still a machine gunner out there though. Gotta watch out for that. But Smooth Jazz is in a very good spot, so actually, hold up. Remember, there's still a machine gunner in that other building, right? So if we can kill this with someone else, that would work out. That'd be better. It's not gonna hit, is he? Oh no, okay, good. If you shoot enough, you'll hit something. That works out. The math checks out on that. All right. So now we've got this guy right over here. I don't think it's a good idea to attack until he's a little closer.
I'll keep both eyes open.
Ready.
So right, Sophia can't do anything. Azul can't. Yeah, most of the team is disabled, so it's up to like 2 or 3 people to defend against this. Oh, Gunner's coming in, and he's on Overwatch, so he is waiting for us to do stuff. He's waiting. Yeah. So anybody in there moves, they're gonna get shot at, and they're gonna get shot at a lot. So you know what I could do? Since we're already down to just 3 out of 8 civilians, I could use one of the civilians as a bit of a decoy, right? I could have the civilian run, like, just run around and trigger Overwatch, and then Jacob here would be able to move in for a shot, right? Now, how ethically sound is that? That's up to that's up to debate. The scholars can debate about that in the future, but in the moment, we need to get through this mission. So I think distraction time. I think we got nothing else we can do. It's not really safe to use anyone else as a distraction is the problem. So yeah, like get in there, civilian. Look, he's fine. He's fine. All right, rub some dirt in it.
I'm prepared.
All right. So now Jacob has a clean shot. And I don't like let me just double check this. What's well, yeah, he's got a real nice shot. I think that does it. I think we win. I really hope this was worth it. I really hope this was worth it. Oh, apparently he spawned something when he died, but too late, mission's over. Okay, so we got 3 skill points. Hey, that's as many guys as we rescued, huh? I wonder if that's the relation, right? Like, I wonder if the number of skill points you get is equal to the number of civilians. And then, yeah, like for killing all enemies and general mission, so that's, yeah. Not a lot of EXP or anything. I hope we still get full credit for actually doing the mission, though. Even though, you know, we killed, we killed like 3 new Jericho defenders. I hope we get full credit. Yeah, that's a win. That's a win, all right. So, okay, no problems. We got, we got full attitude, full reward, and everything that we could loot and carry out. So, actually, yeah, like the overall the mission was a success, but if you do really poorly, it's just the individual soldiers don't level up as good. And ooh, we got new stuff. So, new Jericho combat training. I think this makes our training facilities, like, makes them train better, faster, something. So, combat. Oh, look, combat, according to Tobias West, is about the triumph of the will in the service of human supremacy of our planet Earth. It is the only way to earn the privilege of citizenship and leadership. All citizens are expected to participate in training programs, and those with aptitude to specialize in the most demanding roles. Oh man, we're going. So with New Jericho, we're just going full Starship Troopers then, are we? Alright, and then, oh, technicians! I actually think technician would be a pretty awesome class to have. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not terribly impressed with the Synedrian special class, like the infiltrator doesn't really seem all that great. Maybe it's just I don't know how to make effective use of the spider drones, but like, I don't know, they don't really seem that good to me. But the technician laying down automated turrets, like, oh man, that seems super valuable. Like that seems incredibly useful. And they're kind of support based too. Like they can like heal and repair and stuff, right? So yeah, I think technician we want. And we failed to identify the origin of the like where the attack came from. So in order to replace all the things that we burned through in that mission, which was a lot, we pretty much used all of our grenades and med kits, right? 43 tech and 207 materials. So basically we had to spend a lot of what we earned doing that mission just to recoup our costs. But I think it was overall worth it because again we're up to 45% with New Jericho now, and they've shared a lot of their good tech with us. So I think that was at least worth it. So combat training, yeah, it improves the training facility by 50%, and then a new class. Oh, and we could reverse engineer some of their stuff, but since they're sharing tech with us, it's not really necessary. Ooh. Okay, so what do we want to put up here to research next? There's a lot of good stuff, but I think we want the technician class, I think. But first we were currently researching the, like, I want their armor and I want their neural implants, so those first. Yes, I mean, overall, I think it was a net gain. Even replacing all of the stuff, like, we did come out with more resources than we started with, and we have new research. Like, I think overall we came out on top. It's just that was rough, and if I had to do it all over again, I would definitely not kill the defenders. I would have tried to hide from them, right? Because the defenders and the Pandorans are hostile to each other, so if we hide and there's only the enemy, then they'd go for the enemy, and the enemy would go for them, and, you know, they would kind of deal with each other, right? And I think that probably would have been the smart way to handle that. So I did not handle it the smart way. Alright. Also, one moment, my glasses, I hate when they get a spot on them. But it kind of bugs me. Gotta deal with that real quick. But yeah, I feel like the missions in this, I never know how well I'm doing or not, because the missions are just like, things get intense. Things get intense really fast, but it's not. It's very rarely in the sort of XCOM way that things get intense, if you know what I mean. Like in, especially the new XCOM, but even in the old ones, success or failure, or like, you know, how badly you're getting your ass kicked. Tactics do play a part, obviously, but it's honestly very, very frequently, it more so comes down to like what your equipment is, right? I think especially in the modern XCOM games, like if you know, if you're getting in deep and the enemies are busting out the heavy shit, and you don't even have laser guns or, you know, armor yet, then you'll feel it. It's not that, like, it's not that feeling. I mean, sure, some of the enemies are pretty tanky and they hit really hard, but it doesn't make me think, oh man, I need the next tier of equipment. No, it makes me think maybe I'm playing badly, right? Like, it's a different kind of difficulty. Oh man, we can't have XP thieves around here. Okay. Also, we still have this big Godzilla egg thing to deal with, but that's... Like, I am just hoping and praying that it doesn't hatch for a while. Because once it hatches, things are gonna get... Like, the geoscape is gonna get more intense very quickly. Okay, let's see. So, I guess doing good on standing. We still need more tech. We need more material. We need more resources in general. Food is the only thing that we're doing really good on, and we don't need more of. But we can't build things with apples. Alright, we can't... Yeah, like, we cannot build our bases with fruit, so we need actual stuff. Trading might help us to get that. Like, okay, this base right here, okay, 9 food for 2 tech isn't, that's a horrible rate. But if we can find a better rate, I would take it. I would gladly take it if we can find a good rate. Like, oh hey, this base right here, the one we're at right now, 4 food for 6 materials. That's decent, I'd take that. I wouldn't trade too much of our food, but like, that works. Oh, this base over here. So 4 food for 6 materials, 9 food for 2 tech. That horrible trade again. So okay, I would at least take this trade. So 4 food for 6 materials. 208 food for 312. I'll take it. That's good to me. Like, honestly, food is not that hard. We get food constantly, and if we research some more tech, the game even told us we can literally turn captured Pandorans, we can process them into food. So theoretically, food is infinite if we're really good at capturing Pandorans. Alright, see you around, Sito. Hopefully I won't get everyone killed. Alright, so yeah, this... Oh god, everybody on the Sphinx is real badly hurt now, so back to base. Oh, what's this? Soldiers exhausted. Okay, there's things pinging. Okay, well, we're gonna have to switch back to Team 1, though, right? Like, no matter what, gotta switch back to Team 1, because Team 2 is just... They're in a bad way right now. Oh, Lambda leveled up in base. Let's see, what have we got? Squatter. So, strength +2, carry weight +25. That is only good things. There's no... There is no... like, there's no deficit there. That's pure positive. Just more health, more carry weight. So reloading and inventory actions don't cost any points. That would be... So, okay, I will say this would be handy for a heavy, because heavies can, like, when you need to, like, say, claim up items, a heavy could jet jump to the to the crate and then like loot everything, right? And so apparently that wouldn't really cost any action points. That might work out. Oh yeah, it's no Advent burgers, but God, I still love Advent burgers. But no, we're making those Pandoran no, it's not Pandoran burgers, it's Pandoran crab cakes. Delicious crab cake. So this might be a handy thing to have. At the same time, honestly, just speed, right? Like, can't go wrong with more speed. And then I'm trying to think like what the advantage to jetpack control is, because doesn't I'm trying to think, the default jetpack that, like, what you get with the heavy armor, right? Is that 2 or 3 points? I think it might be 3. If it's 3 points, then I guess, yeah, if the jet jump is 3 points, then I guess a 2-point one that has a shorter distance might be, you know, that might be a point to it. Then again, I think let's get Die Hard. I think honestly every soldier should have Die Hard, because we've, like, the missions are getting harder, and the chance that someone is gonna get killed is getting a lot higher. So I think honestly everyone we care about not dying should probably have Die Hard. And other than that, the heavy doesn't really do a whole lot with willpower. The quick aim, yeah, but quick aim isn't really all that great for a heavy. I gotta admit, I don't get as much out of it as I thought I would. So I think maybe just speed. You know what, you got the points. Speed and willpower. There you go. So Lambda's in a good spot now. I think Team 1 is okay. They can go out again. Like, some characters, their stamina's not as high as I would like, but it's fine. They're okay. They're good to go. Also, I hate how it defaults to the helmets being on in the menu. Okay. So, this team is gonna chill for a bit. We did loot a bunch of items, so I'm wondering, this guy needs an assault weapon. We found like some new Jericho, right? Didn't we find some Jericho assault weapons? Or maybe it wasn't maybe it was a different type of gun. I don't know. But yeah, didn't we find like a bunch of? Let's see, what do we got in total? So we found a new Jericho Gauss machine gun. We found that. And we found a Gauss PDW. Oh, I think that's just like a sidearm, like a pistol. Okay, not a rifle. And then, well, okay, they also just have the handgun. Okay, we found sniper rifle ammo, but not the rifle itself, I don't think. Okay, then yeah, we don't really have anything that could, yeah, we don't have a weapon to give him. Unfortunate. I guess we do have the independent assault rifle. We have the Yat AR. We do have that. I wonder. Hold up. So Azul's got like shitty armor, right? So why not? If he's got shitty armor already, why not give him a shitty weapon too? I know this sounds like we're setting him up for failure. We're setting him up to get murdered, right? But like, it's not that much worse, right? It's 31-6, which that's the same. That is the same damage, shred, burst. It just has less effective range. Yeah. Yeah, so the difference is that the the scavenger rifle, it's It's exactly the same as the starter rifle, except it has worse range, which, yeah, that's not great. That means its accuracy falls off faster, but it works. It works. All right, and so if we want to cycle Willem Dafoe in, I mean, we're good for it, right? I guess he just needs, like, you know, he needs some healing items and stuff like that, but otherwise fine. Also, let's see, can we make some of these characters look a little more like their namesake? I think it's about that time, right? So what kind of hair can we give him? I'm trying to think. Well, it's been a little while since I've seen Willem Dafoe. It's been a minute. I don't know, just like a normal hair, right? Normal hair with a normal color. Willem Dafoe has hair, I know that much, and no mustache, no beard. Can I, yeah, take that off? There you go, good enough. I can't give him like a freakish mutant mouth that goes from like jaw to jaw. You know, I can't give him that, so I can't make him properly Willem Dafoe. But this'll have to do. Alright, and then let's see, we've got... Oh yeah, we got Elaine. I don't know if I can... Yeah, can I make Elaine... Again, it's been a while since I've seen Seinfeld, but I know the hair is like black, brown, something like that. And it's long hair, which I don't think you really get much in the way of options for long hair in this game at all. Like, everyone pretty much has like short military hair for the most part. I think that's what she started with, right? Yeah, yeah, so you don't really get any... Yeah, there's not a lot of options for long hair. I think the closest you'll get is that. This is kind of the closest you'll get to like voluminous hair. And right now it's Asian Elaine. So let's see, I wonder, is that one we can change, or... Oh, yeah, okay, that changes with the head. I don't know. Generic. There you go. Generic. So I'm trying to make people look kinda like their namesake as much as you can with this. I think this is kinda, yeah, is about as good as you'll get. I've said it before, but I really wish the modding scene for this game had kicked off, because yeah, there's not really much in the way of mods, and like, this would be... I would love some mods that add more hair, more customization features. There are a ton of those for XCOM. Like for XCOM 1 and especially XCOM 2, like there's so many mods that add, you know, new hair, new clothing, new, you know, make your guys look like anime maids, right? There's so much of that with XCOM, but yeah, Phoenix Point, like, it needs more options for customization, and that's, yeah, the mods just aren't there, so unfortunate. Okay, we got another laser pistol here. She needs armor. Once she gets armor, then she'll be good to go. And I guess we need to manufacture some more ammo for the laser pistol. That ammo ain't cheap. That ammo really ain't cheap. Okay. Some weapons are not fully loaded. Oh, did we give her like a... The laser pistol doesn't. It's not fully loaded, but it's at 18 out of 22. That's fine. It doesn't need reloading just yet. Okay. So yeah, Team 1 is gonna be back in on the action. The sniper won't have armor for a little bit, but they're good to go. And Team 1 will let Team 1 recover for a while. So manufacturing, we're coming up with this. Honestly, I really wish I could make some... Like, we have a heavy, right? We have a heavy who's wearing assault armor right now. We really need to get that heavy into actual heavy armor. So the problem is tech. We don't have a lot of tech to go around. Like, we're good for the materials, but the tech, particularly with the body, and I assume it's because the body piece has a jetpack. So yeah, the tech isn't quite, I guess we could put some things in, like, we could start on the armor, like... Yeah, we could start on it, right? Oh, we need a Bubsy head. Need that in every game. But yeah, so I'd say, like, for materials, we're okay. We need to do maybe some trading for tech, but we can make it okay, but it'll take us a minute. For the moment, yeah, see, I can't... Yeah, I don't have enough tech for that. Unless I scrap some items. Like, what have I got to scrap, actually? Like, I'm not using everything. I might use these, I don't know, like... But, are there any weapons that we have that we probably are never gonna use? I don't know if I want to use the Disciples shotgun. Like, I don't know if I want to use that or not. I don't really have a lot that we can melt down into tech, though. And I like honestly, since we can use most of this stuff, and eventually I think we'll be able to use it all, like, should really just hold on to it, you know? Just hold on to it until you get someone who needs it. Oh, we do have this Aksu leg armor. I could get rid of that. Like, I don't think I'm gonna use that one, so could melt that down. Okay, so now I have... trying to think, so I have enough now to make the Golem B body armor. And I know we're really low on tech, but again, we can trade, we can scrap, we can do what we need to do, but we have a heavy who doesn't have armor. It doesn't have heavy armor anyway. And I think wait, we have a heavy that doesn't have heavy armor, and then I think we have a... Like, Willem Dafoe doesn't have armor, right? And he's an assault. So if we make armor for the heavy, then the assault armor they're wearing, we could give that to Willem Dafoe. And so everything would work out. It would work out and everyone would have equipment. So yeah, let's do that. Alright. Okay, so we defended the Haven. Team 2 is really busted up, but Team 1 is still good. So I think let's get back in on it. What do we need to do? So I don't think there's any... Like, there's no plot missions on the map, right? Not now. We need to complete research to get there. So in the moment, I guess we want to explore. We want to find any good trades for tech that we can find, but... Yeah, otherwise, there's nothing pressing that we need to do on the map right now. So yeah, let's explore. Let's explore a little. With the Manticore. It's like there was a ping noise. Okay, the ping noise was the helmet getting completed, I think. There you go. Give her the helmet. So she has no proper armor, but she's got the sci-fi helmet on. I mean, hey, it gives her stealth and accuracy, right? Stealth and accuracy, I'll take that. And, you know, it protects your head a little bit. That's also nice. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I guess the like Terror from the Void, it does add some new things to make and all that, but not a whole lot. Like this isn't the XCOM files, thank God, in terms of additional content. This mod mainly seems to kind of remix things more so than add things. But it does still add some things. But yeah, I'm not sure if tech is like a huge choke point or if it's just that I'm managing it badly. I don't know. Cause like you look at our food supply, like food is supposed to be kind of tight, right? And I got so much food. Like I could trade all the food for something. Like I'd be comfy selling off like half my food for resources. But yeah, and materials can get tight too, but it doesn't feel that tight. But tech, yeah, tech is I'm having a hard time with tech. But in general, resources tend to be hard in this game. Just I think it's because you don't really make resources, as far as I can tell. Like maybe you can later on in the game, but at least for a good chunk of the game, you don't make anything. Like you don't have an income. It's not like XCOM. You don't have an income, right? There's only what's going out, and you only get more stuff by, you know, scavenging, doing missions. You have to very actively play to get the things you need, and that is hard to get a handle on sometimes. Like I said it before, but I think Phoenix Point, and it's maybe one of the reasons why some people don't like it. I think Phoenix Point requires a much more active playstyle than the XCOM games do. Like, yeah, I could just sit back and wait for a haven to come under attack. I could just sit back and wait for that big egg to hatch and, you know, deal with it. Like we could just sit back and wait for things to happen and just progress research and all that. But then if we did that, we'd pretty much be bankrupt for resources. Like we would not be prepared at all, and we'd with no exploration, we just wouldn't be able to get around the globe and do things we need to do. So yeah, this game really does encourage you to get out of the base and, you know, do things in the world, especially while you can do that in a mist-free world. Like you can see it, like the mist has already covered, like, you know, half of Europe here. Things are going to get a little harder as the mist expands, and, you know, right now the mist it's not everywhere, so we can explore kind of untainted territory. And I do think it changes. Like if you were to explore a place when it's in the mist, I do think you'd get a different result than if you explored it before the mist overtook. So, okay, let me nervously save. And let's see what's over here. Neural implants are mine! Okay, so yeah, direct control of weapons. I mean, what this amounts to is, yeah, we can now make the Fury 2. So it is it's like a shoulder-mounted missile launcher. It's got some pretty good damage, like 70 blast, 10 shred. Got good effective range too, as much as a rifle. And it's like grenades, it has a blast radius, so that's pretty awesome. We have some missiles for it already. Now I wonder if this can be mounted on any armor, or if you have to be a heavy, or like, yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like like maybe you need maybe they have to be a cyborg. Unclear, not sure, but more options. Okay, we're still making that leg armor. I want to unlock the technician class. I really want to unlock that. I want to unlock, what's the other one we got? Or did we already? I think we got infiltrator already. But yeah, I want to unlock technician. I mean, maybe we're kind of like putting Pandora virus research on the back burner, but there's so many other good researches to do, and they would really help us out. And I do have a decent capability for research. Okay, repair complete. So we've repaired the vehicle bay at Phoenix Logistics B. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure where that base is exactly. Is that the new one? Is that the one we put over here? Yeah, okay, Phoenix Logistics B. Yeah, because I want to keep an eye on this outbreak going on. Okay, the basement of brilliant ideas. Our operatives set down in a small town far from other population centers. A house-to-house search reveals one place with a trap door in the floor. There is an entire bunker under the house. Looks like someone was preparing for an apocalypse. Well, I guess they didn't make it, though. So search the bunker. The bunker is fully functional and well-stocked, but its single occupant seems to have perished from the effects of regularly ingesting bleach. Our best guess is that this was part of some kind of religious ritual. So they just regularly drank bleach. So we got food and materials, but no tech. Yeah, see that? I guess it is true that like most places, like when you scavenge, like unless you scavenge unless you find a lab or something, like you'll find food, you'll find materials, but you don't. Yeah, you very rarely find tech as something to scavenge and loot. Oh. Alright, so, okay, well, didn't really find what we wanted there. The Sphinx is back at home base, that's good, they can rest and relax. They need some much needed R&R over there. I will say, I do feel like I need to build more bases and have them functional, but I think I don't regret building that second Manticore, and I really don't regret, like, you know, buying some new personnel and equipping them. Like, I don't think it was a mistake to have two teams, because as you can see, like, you know, one team, they get exhausted pretty quick, so it's really nice to have a backup team. I honestly think we should invest in a third team as soon as possible, too. But two teams is nice, just so we have a little more coverage of the globe, you know, we can get around more, and also just to have a backup team. Alright, so making the body armor, but the leg armor, that got done, right? There we go. So, okay, now they just need the body piece. I like this armor though. It yeah, it gives good stealth and good accuracy, so I'm still not really sure how to make stealth work, you know, like I assume that the higher your stealth is, like the enemy can't perceive you from a certain distance, but I don't know. It's like once you're actively fighting the enemy, does stealth still matter then? I honestly don't know. But the accuracy, the additional accuracy that the armor gives, like that's worth it. That's super worth it. Oh, elite training constructed in Haven Sapanua. The disciples are doing their thing. Oh, so let me save over on the main, not main 2. There we go. Behind the walls. Okay. So we need to take the out of the name, because the Manticore has landed in the remains of a gated community. Judging from the design, this place was built in the early days of the Second Mist, when the upper classes abandoned the cities. The place seems to be in relatively good shape, if somewhat overgrown. Perhaps there are survivors. I mean, I'll take a hint on stealth. Like, when it comes... So here's the thing, right? My only deal with, like, spoilers and all of that is when it comes to more plot-oriented stuff. But, you know, in gameplay, I do have my own gameplay style. Like, I do my own thing, but I like to have information. I like to make informed decisions, you know? And I don't really know how stealth works exactly in the game. So I want to know how that works, right? I like to know how a mechanic works so that I can then make a decision about whether I'm going to make use of it or not. So I got no problems with hints when it comes to just basic gameplay, how things work type of stuff. That's always open to it. Yeah, it's nice to know, like, it's nice to know how the game works so that, you know, you're playing the game and not just guessing. See, if I make a really stupid decision and completely ignore advice, then it's on me. Then I've made a conscious decision. But if I just don't know, then I'm not really making a choice, you know? I'm just flailing then. All right, so okay, what do we find? Yeah, so yeah, why would you always investigate? Oh my God, 165 tech. Huh. Okay, so you select a unit, and then enemy. Okay, so then I mean, I've seen those bubbles, right? I've seen like the bubbles, so I guess that's what that is. Okay, but yeah, I would assume then that like once someone gets detected and like the stealth symbol is gone, then I assume it's just free for all and everyone can see everyone at that point, right? Though this is it's a little different from, say, XCOM 2. In that game, I think, like, the moment you break stealth in XCOM 2, stealth is broken forever. Like, it never comes back, as far as I remember. But in this one, I've seen stealth come back. Like, when you kill all the enemies that saw you, then it's like, then you're back in stealth again. But if there's no stealth symbol, I mean, that means it's just combat time, and then the bubbles don't matter, I would assume. But again, I don't know. Alright, so okay, what did we actually find here? So the more they investigate, the stranger the situation gets. It's not entirely clear, but evidence seems to suggest that the inhabitants of the gated community actually killed each other following a dispute about an inheritance. The turrets meant to defend the compound's walls are turned towards the inside, and the lush gardens are full of shattered skeletons. The only thing really worth scavenging is the VR entertainment system. So that's where the 165 tech came from. But cool, that is exactly what I needed, and that's why scavenging is quite important. Alright, so I have the tech that I need now. And we got good materials, so I'm trying to think what's the best way to utilize what I just got. So we do need more bases, because, you know, as the mist spreads, we need to be able to keep an eye on what's happening, and if we don't have good coverage, then we can't keep a good eye on things. So we could claim up this base over here, and I think that would make a... Like, I'm looking at the size of the bubble that it makes, right? Like, that would give a little... Like, especially as the mist spreads this way, it would give a little coverage over here, but... I think this base, like, this would probably give better immediate coverage, but it's so close to the first base, right? I mean, then also, we have some other issues. So, like, over here, I built, yeah, like, I have this base going to, like, once the radar is up, then it'll detect, or, no, it's not radar, it's like a satellite link. Too much XCOM. But once the coverage is there, it can kind of detect what's going to go on here as it spreads out. And yeah, if we built one here, then it would kind of have a circle that we'd have a good eye on this one, so that would work out. And I know like there's going to be more outbreaks, and they're all going to spread, but I'm just trying to think of like if we're going for coverage so that we can detect the nests and all that, then we want to have it near those outbreaks, right? And I'm trying to like go for that, mainly go for that. So this one, yeah, this would be close here. This one would also be close. Like honestly, this one would be pretty close, but I can't even get there, right? Like the furthest I can really go is kind of in this radius right now. I would have to explore out further. Also, there don't seem to be any towns or anything over here that I can see. There probably are, I just can't see them, I would imagine. And the mist is also spreading down this way, so this base might come into play as that one outbreak spreads. And also, they have a Manticore. So we could get Manticore number 3 and have that online. I don't got enough people to staff 3 Manticores, but like we could totally get a 3rd Manticore and have it up and running. How much does it cost to activate the base? 90 tech and 540 materials. That's quite a lot. Like that would pretty much wipe us out, right? Like we'd have almost no materials to work with, and we'd have very little tech to work with. I mean, also, just getting the base online, well, you know, if the base doesn't have any facilities, then it's not really doing anything, so I'd say we wait a little bit to activate another base, but I would like to get another base going. So for right now, we're just sitting on what we have, just sitting on it. And oh wait, didn't we research like dart guns or something, right? I remember we researched, I thought we researched like ways to non-lethally capture the Pandorans. Right now, the only thing I've got is this Neuraiser. And I don't know about this here Neuraiser. It only does like 8 paralysis. I haven't used it yet, but as far as I can tell, the Neuraiser, like it like doesn't do any damage, so I'm not really sure how to capture anything with it. But I know for a fact that we researched like poison weapons, or not poison weapons, but yes, just some kind of tranquilizer or something. I forget what it was called exactly, but we did some kind of research on that, and I don't know what happened to those weapons. Like, where did they go? Was that a dead end? Like, what happened there? Because I don't seem to have any. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what happened with all that. Or did I research it? I swear I researched it. I swear we did that. Like, there's poison weapons here with synthetic toxins, but like that's a different thing. There was another research I had. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We researched something and it just poofed. Okay. Alright, but we hit that spot. I guess just keep hitting spots, right? Because we're on a roll right now. I found the resource I needed, so let's try and do that again. Production complete body armor. That should complete the look. Yeah, there we go. I do like the look of the Synedrian armor. I mean, I've said it. I think Synedrian's got some real cool looking armors. I think Jericho's got cool looking armors. Even the Disciples. I mean, their armor kind of feels like it's more fantasy than sci-fi, but everyone gets nice looking armor. I kind of feel like the Phoenix Project gets the shaft when it comes to cool looking equipment. Like, it just looks super generic. But everybody else gets some nice stuff. Okay. Oh, wow, that's quick. Everybody's health is good again back in the main base. Their stamina's doing all right too. I could totally send the Sphinx out to, because yeah, they have that farm module, so they recover stamina in the plane. If their health is all good, then I think I might want to boot them up and get them out there, right? Like get a second squad out to go and scavenge. But okay, I think Bubsy here. I think he needs some work. I think Bubsy needs a little work, because I'm noticing something here. So Bubsy, he's over encumbered, which is weird because he's a heavy, right? You know, he's a heavy. Heavy should be strong. I'm not sure what's like. Does he have something lowering it? I don't think so. I think it's just like he's 3 weight over. And really, I could, like, if I'd have to take out his extra ammo, I'd have to take out his extra, like, his grenade, or his healing item. Like, I don't know, he seems weaker than the average. Well, no matter. What's this takedown? Deals 80 damage and 160 shock damage to an adjacent target. It replaces bash. Takedown. Honestly, this might be good. That might be good to, like, capture, maybe? Well, return fire, though, I know that's a good one. That's a good one to take. Also, I see he doesn't have, I guess, Die Hard is it's more of an assault thing, right? No Die Hard for this guy, though. He's extra expendable. So give him more strength. I think he needs the strength, right? Oh god, yeah, he needs the strength. So let's get him unencumbered. It's gonna cost some EXP, but he is no longer encumbered. It's got to be the Jericho armor, right? Let's see, 3, 4, 2. The gun weighs 5. I just want to see, like, something is really weighing him down more so than the average heavy. It's the armor. So the Jericho armor is heavier. The guns are heavier too. So so all the Jericho stuff is much heavier than the Phoenix gear. And I guess that makes sense. Well, I don't know. I just got that guy a while ago. Like, this guy, he was just a random Haven defender that joined up with us. So, I got him for free, and I've had him in there, but I didn't really look at him yet, you know? So, yeah, so it seems like the Jericho equipment, I think I'd have to compare the numbers. I didn't look at the armor. I'd assume the new Jericho armor is... I would assume that it protects against damage better, but it's just heavier, right? Like 33, 40, 35. And 27, 30. Yeah. So so it provides better protection. Yeah, it's got noticeably better protection, but it's way bulkier, way heavier. So, okay, I understand now. Strength is quite important, though. Willem Dafoe leveled up. He's just sitting in base, but he leveled up. So, kill and run quarterback. I like quarterback. Just speed. When it comes to stats, I mean, I tend to weight speed. I really like having a high speed as soon as possible on my guys. Just, you know, just so they can cover more ground, get in better positions, you know, so they can line up a shot better, more easily, you know, with more points. I know that strength and willpower are super important as well, but I don't know, speed has such a noticeable, like an immediately noticeable effect, and I like that. Alright, I'm taking, yeah, anyone that can take Die Hard, I'm just going for it. I'm taking it. Also, wait a second, yeah, I just noticed, like, so Willem Dafoe here, I don't think I've put any points, I don't think I've invested anything in him. But he's got 20 strength. That new Jericho guy, he had like less than 20 strength, right? Because he only had like 17 carry capacity, or I don't know. He was weirdly weak. I don't know. So we got 6 points left. I don't want to waste that much on speed. I don't want to waste it on the willpower either. I mean, it's not a waste, but he doesn't need that much that quickly. I'll cool it. Like, he's just sitting in base right now. Doesn't even have armor yet. Oh yeah, I gotta fix our planes too. Gotta fix our planes, thanks for the reminder. But it looks like the Manticore team is ready to go again. They're pretty much ready to go. And the Sphinx team, they're ready, or the Manticore team has been ready. The Sphinx team is about ready to go again. Like, both teams are in good shape. But yeah, we need to take the out of that. Because yeah, when you're actually in a site, when you're exploring, it naturally adds the, so you don't need that. So yeah, we have we still need something to differentiate this from like a generic Manticore that we just produced or that we found. So I don't know. This can be Manticore Prime. There you go. So this is our main Manticore. Though I do think we should build one of the other planes. Like the we have a couple of options now when it comes to planes, right? I haven't researched the Jericho one, but so yeah, or I think I even have the blimp, right? I can research the Cultist one. But yeah, the Manticore, I mean, it's the standard, but you look at the Helios, right? And the Helios has 150 more speed, 1,000 more range. It's not as durable, but it's way faster. Like, it just seems way faster and like it can go further. So the Helios, I kind of think the Helios, having one of them on staff would be a good idea. They can only have like 5 people instead of 6. And then of course, like, I think the Jericho, like, they got like a quadcopter or something that can, like, there's ones that can have more than 6 guys. But yeah, I think having a speed ship would be a good idea. Something that can just get to a emergency fast. But the resources aren't there yet. Let's not worry about it. Okay, so we'll have them explore, but also, so they'll explore that. The A team is more or less good to go. Like, no one's health is injured on the A team. So explore that, and then Sphinx team. Okay, so Sphinx team. I guess if these guys are down in Africa checking stuff out, we'll send the Sphinx team in the opposite direction. So let's have them look around Europe, Asia, see what they can find, maybe? Like over here, yeah. So they'll go that way, and we'll check out Africa here with the alternate team. Or no, this is the main team, that's the it's gonna get confusing. Everyone is special. Everyone's the alpha team. Okay, security station complete. I'm just trying to keep on top of things. Got manufacturing going. Our research is going. Like things are going. That's good. Okay, Flowers of the Dead. So our operatives have set down on the edge of a town, abandoned and picked clean long ago. The nearest building appears to be a crematorium. The back room is piled up with bodies, as if people brought their dead to the place and just left them there. Pink, meaty flowers. Oh man, meaty flowers. They're growing from the mummified corpses, swaying even though there's no wind. Search. Looks like this is the only place that didn't get ransacked, probably because of the nauseating smell given off by the flowers, which is so intense it actually makes our operatives retch. I think meaty, right? Meaty is not a word I want to hear about a plant. So we got materials and food, and we lost stamina. But I mean, the stamina loss isn't so bad because, again, we have the farm module, so everyone is recovering stamina passively every hour. So okay, but food and materials. So again, tech is the one we still don't have. Oh. Okay, what do we got here? Disciples of Anu. The disciples are our lowest faction. Like we have very little to do with them. So helping them out would be a win. That'd be a good win right there. So let's save main 2 and Manticore Prime. Turn that thing around, because the other, where's our other plane at? I mean, our other plane hasn't really gone that far away, but this one's closer. Production complete. Golem helmet. Okay, and the crew of Phoenix Point are fully healed. That's nice. This team is fully... I just want to make sure, because I've been swapping things around. This team is fully equipped, right? Yeah. Fully equipped. I mean, we just made that golem thing, though. Wait. Didn't we have one person who... They were a heavy, but they're using assault gear. Which team was that on? Like, who was that? That was Smooth Jazz. Smooth Jazz is using assault gear. We need to change that. It's okay, they got the golem helmet, and we'll slowly work on replacing the rest of their gear, too. But the rest of it, we're gonna give it to Willem Dafoe, because he's actually an assault unit and could use assault gear. Oh no, pink meaty flowers to go with some crab cake. I still think, oh man, making crab cakes out of Pandorans. So here's what I have this image in my head, and I'm sorry in advance, but you know how AI generated video tends to get weird really fast. There's a couple of those that feature like food, like fast food, right? And AI doesn't quite understand where living things begin or end. And something you'll frequently see is like a burger on a table, and like the burger is just moving, right? Like the burger's moving in such a way that I can't even describe. We're getting into Lovecraftian territory, right? That's what I imagine a Pandoran crab cake would be. Like, it's just, the meat's just writhing. I don't think that's safe to eat. Also, yeah, if you don't want to have nightmare, don't look up AI generated food. Just don't. Avoid it. Don't eat the AI burger. Your face might morph into the burger. You might become the burger. Okay, so if we help these guys out, it will lower our faction with Jericho, which is unfortunate, but it's acceptable. Unfortunate, but acceptable, right? It's 1 point. It's 1 point. So yeah, it's a 1 point loss with them. But it is an 8 point increase with the Disciples, which... yeah, they should start sharing technology with us then at that point. If we succeed, then we'll get 62 tech, which is nice, 525 materials, and 375 food. So we do good on this, not only is it good for our faction standing in the long run, but also it's like it would give us enough resources. I'd say I could either get another base up and running, start to anyway, or maybe invest in, like, I wanted to build a non-Manticore plane, or maybe just kind of flesh out our equipment. We could do a lot if we had that, so let's get in there. Oh, also, I guess we could try and bag a Pandoran too. That is actually one thing that we have to do. We need to bag us a Pandoran. We have the containment facility is ready to go, I think. So I think. So yeah, we could do that. Try to capture one. If I'm going for the capture, if that's what we're doing, right? Then I guess maybe she doesn't need the battle axe, and maybe take the battle axe out. But the thing is, so berserkers are actually shockingly good with a pistol. Like, thanks to gun kata, right? Thanks to gun kata, they're actually quite good with pistols. So yeah, I guess maybe, you know, take out the melee and then use this as the melee. It's either that, or because I don't want to take out the pistol. I want that pistol. But it's either that or we take out the healing item. But I think the healing item is kind of like, Then again, this isn't XCOM. Like in modern XCOM, you know, like if your guy doesn't have it actively equipped, then they don't have it, because modern XCOM doesn't really have inventories like that. So yeah, here we do have an inventory. So while we did unequip it, we still have the med kit. Like, the med kit is still there. So yeah, if you need it, you can use it, but otherwise, it's... I would like to try and capture something. Okay. Also, the helmets keep defaulting to on, but they always put helmets back on when you go into battle, and I get it, realisms, but I would like to see my guys' faces, because they do have faces, you know. And it still bugs me that there's no mods to fix that. Again, there's very few mods for the game at all. But I would love a, like, hide helmet mod. I guess the problem, though, is that in this game, damage is very physical, so, like, the size of your helmet does kind of matter. And if a guy had no helmet, but they had the armor of the helmet, that would kind of be cheating in a way. Kinda. But it's a single-player game, so let us do what we want. Okay, we got the Golden Barbarians. Leader is Kenzo. Hey, from Martian Gothic. Hey, that's what Kenzo got up to. Alright, so let's see. Allies' first attack with firearms cost 2 AP less. Ooh, boy. That's gonna get rough. I'm
here.
So yeah, I do feel like I made a mistake of, you know, killing all the disciples, or not the disciples, but the defenders, right? I feel like I made a mistake killing off all the base defenders the last time. So I guess this time just try to avoid conflict with them, like get out of their line of sight. Alright, so what do we got here? Very fancy town. There's such a huge range when it comes to the disciples. They, like, here we have this like, we have this really nice, elaborate looking kind of temple, right? with very, yeah, like very well built streets and everything. But then other parts of Anu territory, it's just like aluminum siding shacks, and it looks like Fallout. A lot of diversity there. What do we got in here? Just a big, I guess that's their power plant, I guess. Alright, but we're here to, like, we have to defend the structure. Key structure needs to be defended. Is there only one key structure, or are there multiple? Looks like there's only one. Okay, so we gotta defend this. And we want to break line of sight so that we aren't gonna have to kill the disciples. I don't know where we're gonna have to go, though. How many ways are there to get in this temple? It's 2 side door. Okay, so yeah, there's 4, 5. There's 5 entrances. So very easy to get kind of caught out in the open here.
I'll be right there. Target located.
That's more disciples. So if we go down there, we're gonna have to fight them, right? And that's not great. Okay, let's leave the building then, because we're not here to kill the disciples, right?
Rolling out.
Yeah, we are not here to kill them. So I'm gonna run away from them. This might be a bad tactical decision, but I feel like I really messed up by killing the Haven defenders in the last one. It made everything a lot harder killing them. So this time, no murdering them. Now watch this bite me in the ass when one of them just pops out from behind a wall and, you know, shotguns me to death.
On my way.
This is unfortunate. Okay, so they're just hey, we found them. We found the Pandorans. Hey guys, we found them. Oh boy. Yeah.
I'm on the move.
It's not great. But at least we know where they're coming from now. We're probably gonna have to kill at least, I hate to say it, we're probably gonna have to kill at least one of these guys, because we're on the roof, they're on the roof.
I'm prepared.
Like, this is gonna get messy. Right? There's no other way to say it, it's gonna get messy. Yeah, can't really do anything here yet. But let's set it up so that we can do something next turn.
I'm prepared.
So yeah, I think this guy, he's gonna have to go. Unfortunate. But he's, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out. What's his most vulnerable spot to shoot him? I mean, I'd imagine it'd be like either the legs or the head, right? Surprisingly, the head is not nearly as it's not as vulnerable as the leg is, actually. Like, look, you shoot him in the foot, that seems to do the most damage, actually. With this one, I think we can be a little less picky, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, be less picky then. So we're killing one of the defenders just because he's right here, and it's gonna be a problem to... It's gonna be hard to not kill him, because if we leave him alive, he's got a shotgun and he's right here with us, right? Like, it's gonna be an issue. No way around it.
Ready, willing, and
Okay, so I would like to get I'd like to maneuver Chesty over here as quickly as possible. So okay, to get Chesty over there.
Gotta keep going.
Okay, so next turn Chesty should be able to get in there and poke him with the thing, right? So that just leaves Input in kind of a bad spot, honestly. Kind of in a bad spot. Oh, I just realized these glass windows, right? I sure hope he doesn't die. Let's see what happens. So the disciples get to move first. Oh crap, the disciples are like right in there too, huh? Oh, our guy's in such a horrible position. I hope that heavy armor saves him. Oh yeah, we just jumped out into the... They might be fine. They might do okay. Wouldn't it be great if they just got caught in a like an endless retaliation loop? Ooh, okay, okay. Is he going for the Pandorans instead of us? That would be nice. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to kill him. Because even if they don't help us, they act as a very good distraction. That's a bad spot. And that guy's dead. Yeah, see, look, they're gonna die one way or the other. Okay. Yeah, we got some guys in some precarious situations, you might say. That's a lot of them. I wasn't expecting this many. Okay, so I want to go for that stun. Let's try and dash, get into a decent position. So I don't think it matters on the shield when they're like that, right? Where so I think the shield, like, melee should get through that, right? I'm not 100%. So let's have Chesty go in and let's see what the Neurazer does, right? It only costs 1 point to use, which is nice. But I feel like Chesty would probably do more damage with just her, like, melee, right? Yeah. So this thing, it does 8 paralysis. If target takes any damage, the paralysis value is added, reducing action points proportionate to target's strength. So it reduces their action points. Huh. And the other type it does is piercing damage, so it ignores armor. I don't know, it's just the Neurazer seems kinda really lackluster, you know? Like, I don't know if that'll have any effect. But if we get the heavy out here, he might be able to kill this thing, you know, kill it in the back. Because we do have quick aim. So quick aim would let him get the shots in. Alright, quick aim it, and let's see what we got. Okay, 1 down.
Channel open.
Alright, Lambda's kind of in a spot to help, kind of. Does Lambda have quick aim? Lambda has quick aim. Okay. Quick aim is gonna make this a little bit sloppy, but it'll let him take the shot. Okay, so I was thinking like try to blast off its carapace or something, I don't know. This would cause bleeding damage. Like, I would assume that we need to... Well, we could try to shoot the pincer off. That would limit its ability to do anything. So this won't kill it. As far as the numbers go, it shouldn't get a kill or anything like that. But I disabled its arm, so it can't, like, it can't attack, right? So then get the Neurazer in there, and let's see what this does. 8 paralysis damage. It's reduced by 1, but it will accumulate. Wait, so if the enemy strength is exceeded, the opponent will become completely paralyzed. Ah, okay. Okay, so this kind of works a little different. This works a little different than like normal damage. So yeah, if we keep at it, we can get them. Okay, yeah. So basically when it comes to stunning, you don't have to overwhelm their health pool, you have to overwhelm their strength. So, okay, it's different, but I can understand that. Alright. We'll have to try and stun more. Oh boy, yeah, this is a nightmare over here. Oh, this is just absolute. This is the worst. Okay. So yeah. It's bad. It's bad over here, okay? We can blow its arm off, that should kill it too.
Is this really the best they can do?
Okay. I think those 3 will be okay. They're some of our strongest, so they'll probably be fine. But we need more, like, we need help over here, right? That's what we need. Like, I didn't know that when I sent, oh god, that's Sito. I didn't know that when I sent Sito over here, like, I thought I was sending Sito out of harm's way, but it turns out that was literally where all the enemies are. Like, I did the absolute worst thing. Okay, I don't want to kill that guy because he's gonna be a really nice distraction in a minute. Okay? Like, he is gonna be the best distraction. Yeah, I feel like we're not really gonna hit much of anything no matter what, so just get some shots in. So yeah, Sito's in a horrible spot here, but I've got Grenade. And we can hit, yeah, we can hit 2 of them. Again, we don't have to kill these guys, so, I'm gonna try and, like, break their armor a bit, and then have Sito just run the fuck away. Just run. Yeah, it is not worth sticking around here. Let's see. Where is the safest place I could go? I don't think there is a safe place, but here is probably a little better. I don't know. And the good thing is none of these guys have guns, right? Except for him. He's got a gun. But I'm hoping that if we back away, that he won't, like, I'm hoping he will prioritize fighting the Pandorans and not fighting us. That is the hope. So yeah, go back this way. Alright, so let's hope they focus their attention where it's needed and not on us. Good, good. Oh, nice. Virus damage. Their weapons do virus damage. See, so I definitely made a big mistake by killing the Haven defenders on that one mission. Like not only are they a good distraction, but yeah, they will help you. I mean, that's the point, right? That's the point of the defenders. They're bullet sponges and they assist you in killing the enemy, but I guess I got distracted because it's like, oh well, they're hostile, so gotta kill the hostiles, but no. Okay, that one is just running away. I think that one is actually just trying to escape right now. But let's go ahead and try and bag this one. And now that I know how stunning actually works too. There we go. So now it's fully paralyzed, right? Yeah, it is paralyzed. I assume that, like, do I have to keep going or do we got him? I assume that we're good now. I assume. And he's not gonna move, right? Like as long as he's not moving anywhere, then I guess we're okay.
Channel open.
Ready for action.
I just love when they just Kool-Aid man right on in. Okay, so back over here.
Ready, willing, and able.
So what
Ready to engage.
can our sniper do? Okay, that wouldn't actually hurt it too much. Can shoot it in the leg? That'd be good damage. Alright. I will say this, the Synedrian sniper rifle, it does more damage than the vanilla, like the default one. But it's nothing really special overall, but it's very accurate. And the Synedrian armor is, you know, it promotes accuracy. So I will say that boost in accuracy is very wanted, and it proves to be quite valuable.
Ready. Here comes the Phoenix.
Okay, got Vexus over here. So we don't want to unload all of our grenades. Grenades cost money, you know, like they cost precious materials, but I'd say grenades are less costly than medkits. When you use medkits, it saves recovery time after the battle, but it also costs a lot to replace. Grenades, they're more costly than ammo, but they're not that bad to replace, honestly. So, grenades out. Okay, shield arm is gone.
Receiving loud and clear.
So now Sito should have some good shots, right? Put some spice on it. Quick aim. Because, yeah, Sito's got full willpower, so it's willpower. Willpower o'clock right now. Oh. Wasn't there another one? Or was he disabled? Or delirium damage. Umbra. Okay, well, we're learning some new concepts. Umbra. Huh. Is that a fish monster? Okay, so let's see. In Terror from the Void, the Umbra can spawn in place of a dead Arthron or Triton with the Touched by the Void ability. They have a chance to roll at the start of each complete turn. The chance to roll is the total amount of delirium of all of your operatives on the mission divided by 2. The Umbra can only attack characters with delirium or characters caught in the mist, but they can be attacked by all characters. So, okay, so if a character has no delirium, or, you know, they're not, or so if they have no delirium and they're not in mist, then they're fine. But I mean, everybody's gonna have delirium at some point. Okay, so I thought that was like mission over, which would be weird because, you know, the mission's like, there's still guys out. Okay, and so then we got the right. That guy was just running away. I think he's just running. And he just drops dead. Gotcha. So the Umbra popped up, and okay, he is not running away. Uh-oh. It's right up on... Oh, okay, it doesn't do a lot of damage, though. Doesn't do too much damage. But I assume it's like... I assume it's causing the delirium as it's doing its thing, though. I would assume. So let's get away. And I think the sniper might be able to handle that. Or actually, we got this guy right here. Got Vexus. That looks neat. Okay. So has Sito gotten any kills? I think Sito has, but the sniper is new, so I want him to level up. They should be able to see a guy, like they're right over there. They should be able to see that. Come on. Come on. Okay, I guess not. I guess they can't see it. I guess not.
Moving to position.
Huh. Okay. Quick aim. Alright, so that should be mission done. Okay. Alright, well, hey, I learned how, at least I learned how capturing works now. So, I thought, like, I thought paralyzing was going to be insanely difficult, because it looks insanely difficult if you just look at the number, like, it's like, oh, it does 8 damage. Well, that's going to take a while. But no, it's it works on a whole different system than normal damage, so now I know, and now I see a lot of value in maybe, I think we should use some of our resources to manufacture some more stunning equipment. Because actually the way that the paralyzed damage works, I think it would actually be valuable not just for the odd capture, but like it could be a viable tactic to just rush a couple guys in, right? Like a couple guys that have really good speed, just give them, you know, the paralyzers and just have them go in and work as a team to paralyze as quickly as possible. Like that might actually be a faster way to take down an enemy than, you know, than trying to shoot it to death. So we might have a new tactic. But okay, Elaine leveled up. I was hoping Elaine would level because we need a second competent sniper. We didn't really have a second good sniper. Like Jacob has been carrying things as far as sniping goes. Also, I just realized that's in this picture, that's an Aspida, right? That's the Synedrian tank that guy is rooting around in. Okay, so yeah, we saved him. Jericho didn't like it, but only by 1 point. And we should get some new stuff with the disciples. Tons of tech and materials and food, and we recovered an Arthron. It's an item. And we failed to identify where they came from.
Blessed are those who seek transformation.
Plot!
But to seek alone is not enough. Neither is to speak. For these were the ways of the false gods of old, who drowned in the flood that Anu commanded. To be initiated further into the sacred teachings of the Exalted, you must show that you will act on behalf of humanity. Not merely the humanity that was, but the humanity that will be.
So we have to see, this is why, like, oh man, the disciples, the problem is the disciples are kind of the largest population faction. You know, like, they got the most people in them, but it's like, oh man, they're embracing the crab mutant. We can't stand for that. We don't want to become crab. And hey there, Burn. Hey there. We've made some questionable decisions already today, but we're slowly chugging along and getting
There
plot.
are some who still cling to the sins of the old world. Even now they are consumed by greed, thinking that if they hoard enough, they will survive the coming changes. These brigands have attacked many of our havens, and those of others also. Let the judgment of the dead god fall upon them.
All right, I assume that they're pretty much directly talking about New Jericho with that one, especially because Jericho didn't like that we helped them out. So let's see. We will cast out the heathens. So yeah, no, like, we're not siding with the disciples. We're not on the crazy train. We'll help them, right? We will defend them. But we won't, like, we're not drinking the crab cake Kool-Aid. So maybe later. Yeah, maybe later.
Very well. But do not think about it for too long. Judgment approaches.
All right, new diplomatic mission, second initiation. And we gotta replace stuff, so yeah, we didn't use too much. Grenades, they're 1 tech 10 materials. They're not too bad to throw around. So yeah, 3 tech 47 materials to replace all. Not bad. Okay, so what is the mission? The second initiation. I assume this is gonna bring us into conflict, though, right? Like, I assume this is gonna cause conflict with Jericho. But maybe not, I don't know. Maybe they were just talking about scavengers, right? And maybe it's just scavengers that we have to fight. Yeah, it kind of feels like with the disciples, it's either, you know, either we go all in, or eventually they're going to betray us. That's kind of what it feels like. But I don't know. The thing is, and it's kind of neat, as you advance in the factions, you get to have a little bit of a sway over how the faction develops. Like with Sanhedrin, there was a choice to be made, right? And we went with the choice that was, it was basically like, oh, do we pursue terraforming, re-terraforming the planet, or do we coexist with the mist and just build repellers to keep it away from our settlements, right? I mean, both work, but they're a bit of a different idea. And I went with the mist repellers, so they repel the mist, but they're not trying to re-terraform or anything. And that has, that has influenced their policy. So I assume that with all the factions, I assume with all of them that at some point you get to make decisions that can kind of influence them. And like what direction they go in. I don't know if there's a direction you can take the disciples where they stop becoming crab mutants, but if not, then probably it's just going to end in betrayal, I would assume. I'm still not sure though. Like we have a lot of points with Jericho. Not intentionally. It just happened. But I do kind of wonder. Maybe we switch over to Jericho. I do like their gear. Their gear looks pretty cool. And so does Sanhedrin though. So far, I'm kind of torn on which one of these factions I really want to go forward with. But we started with Sanhedrin. They're a bunch of dirty hippies. They're probably all gonna. They're gonna probably get killed, but it is kind of fun to help them out. Just see how much chaos they can sow. You know, like when they wanted to give AIs full citizenship, and we said, sure, go forward, do it. ChatGPT can vote now. Again, like it's just kind of fun to see how much chaos you can cause with them. Alright, let's see. Elaine leveled up, so let's go ahead and get something useful for her. So, Sniper has a lot of useful stuff. I mean, Die Hard is... I still think just taking Die Hard is a good idea. But, Gunslinger, you can shoot your handgun 3 times, but at a 50% accuracy loss, which is... that is a pretty high accuracy loss, I'm gonna say. Then again, when you wear Sanhedrin gear, like Sanhedrin has a plus 20%... Their gear has plus 20% accuracy. So, actually, then it's only at a 20% loss. That's... honestly, that might be... that could work out. Like that could make for a lot of pistol damage, especially with a Sanhedrin pistol, right? Like that thing, like all their weapons are very accurate, so that could work out. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take it. I'll try that one out. Oh no, the old Die Hard Christmas movie. It is fun, but like I still say, look. All right, if you want a real Christmas movie, you gotta go Gremlins. that's the way. Let's see. So I do want that ability, but like armor break, it's plus 15 armor shredding, which is very nice. Like this... Oh, I just noticed armor break, so wait, it's... So when you fire multiple shots, like bursts and all that, which I assume Gunslinger would count as a burst, so it's the... So you take that 15, and then it's divided and rounded down by the amount of projectiles. Okay. So I mean, okay, so it'll always... You're not gonna go over your 15, is what I take away from that. Okay, so I could go with Die Hard, considering that Sanhedrin armor is paper thin, like it doesn't give as good a protection as other things do, then I think you want to have that. And then the other is like, do we take speed or strength? And I think speed's the way. Okay, so Elaine now she's a tiny bit faster. She's harder to kill, and with Gunslinger, in a pinch, she can crank out quite a lot of damage with a pistol. So, sounds good. Alright, and I don't think we didn't get too badly hurt or anything. I don't think. But probably want to let the guys rest for a bit, so I'll move them back to base. Let them relax. So while they're relaxing, the Sphinx is over here, just exploring. Let's see, their stamina looks fine. Still manufacturing some armor. And we have that technician come in and... Oh, wait, we captured a Pandoran, didn't we? I'd assume we get to do something with that, right? Yeah, look, we got captured Pandorans. So yeah, we done some capture. 2 out of 25. Wait, did we capture another one at some point? Well, so I don't see any new research or anything. So I assume maybe it's more a manufacturing thing, or I'm not exactly like what are we doing with those captured Pandorans right now exactly? They're here in the containment facility. Yeah, live Pandorans can be contained and kept alive. Large creatures. Okay, so the space is kind of relative. But yeah, like what are we doing with them right now? I guess it's best not to ask questions on that one. Okay, Manticore Prime is back in base. Which, actually, I mean, the only one that's hurt is Sito. It's the only person that's hurt. Everybody else, it's just it's a stamina issue for everyone else. Oh, getting a phone call. 1 second. 1 second. Probably the wife. So, hold up. Alright, I'm back. It was indeed the wife, and I just wanted to confirm some things about supplies we have for dinners. She's in the Nuggies mood, so gotta make sure we have everything to make chicken nuggets. And she's coming home with some lunches for both of us, so that's nice. But I guess we don't have that much longer then, so we'll kind of be wrapping things up here. Probably not enough time to do another full-on mission, but we can check out some, as long as it's not a mission, we can check out some of the scavenging sites and stuff, and maybe at least preview like what the cultists want us to do here. Wait. Defeat a group of raiders who have been attacking havens in the area. Oh, okay, raiders. So it's not putting us up against Jericho. That's good. So okay, that one I thought we were gonna have to fight New Jericho with that one, but no, raiders is fine. Raiders is a-okay. All right, let me save just in case it's a mission. Alright, let's check it out. Oh, summary report. The Pandorans, what are they up to? We got some new types. So we have the Arthron Tyrant. It's got like the armored beetle shell, it's got the shield, and then it has a machine gun. Oh boy, fun times. We have the Triton Thug, which relatively squishy looking, but it's got a shotgun. And then the Triton Poacher. So their goal is to hunt down and capture humans. So it's equipped with a neural pistol and evolved paralyzing appendages. Ooh. So yeah, it's It's all about paralyzing. So yeah, I don't know. I swear, didn't we research something that... Let's look at our completed research, actually, because we haven't done that much research so far. But I swear, yeah, neurotoxin weapon technology. We totally researched that. Yeah, it allows you to paralyze targets without killing them. Specialized weapons using this technology can now be produced, So yeah, where is our specialized weapons that can... I didn't see that we could make anything like that. Maybe I went through the list too fast, but I didn't see anything that looked like the guns in the picture. Maybe I just didn't notice them. Like, that's the standard Phoenix stuff. Yeah, that's a new Jericho weapon. The Ion Fury. Yeah, we can... Oh, we can just make the Iconoclast now. That's nice. But yeah, I'm not seeing any I'm not seeing any neurotoxin weaponry in here. None. I see none in my list. So oh, wait, is that it? Is that the only one? And is that, or is that just it's a neural pistol? No, it does paralysis damage. So it's a Synedrian neural pistol. Is that it? Does 7 paralysis damage. I guess I was expecting something a little different. I guess I was expecting like a tranquilizer rifle or something, but so I suppose this is what we got, is the Hera NP1. That it? Like, it made it sound like there was going to be multiple weapons that we could produce. Yeah, but I'm not seeing multiple weapons in here. So the Neurazer, that does 8 honestly, I think give a sniper, right? Give a sniper that paralyzing pistol. It'd probably work out really well. But yeah, otherwise it doesn't really look like we have any other stunning type of weapon. So the Hera NP1, let's go ahead and put that on the list. Oh my god, I just had a thought. So like Chesty can shoot a lot in a very short amount of time because of that Berserker perk. So honestly, the stun melee weapon might not be the way to go. So this is a pistol, so that means a Berserker could use it, or a sniper. Both would be really, really good at stunning with it. Like a sniper, because of the Gunslinger perk, they can shoot like 3 times in one turn, which is pretty awesome. And then yeah, the Berserker, they can twice per turn, they can shoot their pistol for free. So both classes are really good at shooting pistols. So you could unload a lot of paralysis damage on a target in a very short amount of time with pistols. So I'm thinking we make 2 pistols, right? Like it's a little costly on the resources. Like 37 tech is a lot for a gun. I mean, well, you know, Synedrian tech takes a lot. Like the rifle is 52, right? 52 and 105 materials. So relatively it's not that bad, but there's cheaper stuff you could make. There's certainly cheaper things you could make. Like the regular Phoenix equipment, right? Material-wise, it costs a lot, but tech-wise, it's very cheap. So yeah, we'll have two tranquilizer pistols, and we'll put them to good use as soon as possible. I don't really know what we're doing with the Pandorans just yet. Like we're capturing, but what are we doing with those captured? I mean, other than eventually researching how to turn them into crab cakes? Like, what are we doing here exactly? I mean, though, when we can turn them into crab cakes, it's free food. It's free food, man. Okay, so continue exploring. We'll go just a tiny bit longer, but no more missions, no more big missions for today. Don't think there's time. Okay, they've constructed another haven. The factory. Our operatives have set down outside an abandoned factory. There's a lot of old and wrecked machinery here. Perhaps we can use some of it. Okay, sure. Search it. There's a surprising amount of functional tech. Okay, so 175 tech and 100 materials. So we're actually doing good for tech now. Nice. I mean, tech is still, like, it's our lowest resource, but 320, since tech, you tend to use less tech than materials or anything, so for the amount that it's used, we're actually doing pretty good all of a sudden. Like, all of a sudden, things are fine again. I'm happy. Okay, Manticore Prime crew is ready to go. I could send them out on a mission now. I'd say, like, we send the Prime team to go handle this, right? I mean, I'm not gonna do it today, but, like, just have them there and ready. And then send the other team out to go check another site or something. So let's see, what do we got? We could set up another base now too. There's like, we have possibilities again, which it feels good to have possibilities. There's probably going to be an outbreak down here at some point, but there's also, I'm wondering, like, we couldn't detect where the Pandorans were coming from when they've been attacking here, but like we have as much coverage as we can have. The only way I could have more coverage is if I claimed this base, and then yeah, like if I claim that base up, then I could have a little more coverage on this mist area, but not a lot. Oh, but you know what I can do? We haven't repaired all the facilities in all of our bases yet. There is a research lab right here. Yeah, it's 180 materials, 120 tech. Which I think that's cheaper than just making one from scratch, right? Yeah, it's, well, no, hold up. Yes, it's cheaper than making it from scratch. Also, we need like an archaeology facility. Do we have that coming? Did we build it / do we have that? It's coming. 4 hours. Okay, so we can start doing archaeology in 4 hours. Cool. But also, yeah, let's get this research lab up and running. I don't think we're really desperate or hurting for research, but I think having it so that we have it would be a good idea. Because hey, there is a lot of research to be done, right? And getting it out of the way in a timely fashion is always nice. Okay, so we still have a good amount of tech and a good amount of materials. So I could claim up another base, and I could claim up a base that has a plane in it, which means we could, we could take that plane and either use it or we could scrap it. I guess, you could always just scrap it and try to get some of what you put in back. But either way, I mean, there's probably going to be an outbreak down here at some point, and I think that'll give a little more coverage over here, too. It's kind of hard to choose, like, where you want to expand to, It can be difficult to choose where you want to expand, because, like, look, there's shit happening over here, but I can't even get over there just yet. Like, it's gonna take a while before we can physically make it there. Oh shit, there's an outbreak happening down here. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a real long time before we can get all that way. I want the plane. I want the plane here, but like, yeah, I think we're gonna have to, probably gonna have to set a base up here first, and then kind of expand down. This is one of those things where I feel like we could be making mistakes. We could be making mistakes real easy here. And we still also, we don't have a lot of coverage over North America. Like, before we start expanding into South America, we have that and we have that, but yeah, there's like 2 more bases we could build here. But yeah, our coverage is just it's all over the place right now. So I want that plane. I want the plane, damn it. But I'm just not sure I can physically get to the plane. Like, I might have to claim this base up first. It's not a pressing matter. So who's close? This team. Let's send the Sphinx team over there. Let's send them here, and yeah, it'll take them a day and 4 hours, so they're going to be out of commission for a little bit. Like, they're just going to be off exploring, but that's what a second team is for. And Manticore Prime team is ready to go, so we can just send them over here, and they'll deal with the Disciples mission. And they'll still be in the area here, so they can defend. I think we have at least 1 guy back in base, right? We have 1 guy and 1 tank back in base. So if everybody gets beat up and we need to swap people out, we can do that. But also, we'll still have a crew in the area if a haven comes under attack. So that's good. The management, I do feel like the management in this game is a lot more intense than anything I ever experienced in the modern XCOM games. You know, not to say that they had bad base management or just overall like geoscape management. You know, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't really like it felt very passive. Like, yeah, you could just kind of sit back and let things happen. And as long as you just built the basic facilities that you needed, and as long as you as long as you built labs and stuff and kept on top of research, it didn't really feel like you had to worry about much, you know? Like, you weren't actively managing things. You were just making sure you had the things you needed to have. Whereas in this game, I feel like there's a lot happening. And, you know, that red mist, as it spreads, it gets ever more, you know, it makes me ever more nervous. And so, yeah, I feel like there's just a lot to actively think about. You know, can get stressful.
Research complete.
Okay, the technician is ready. So it's a new soldier class with neural implants. Okay, so these guys, yeah, their armor is combined with an exoskeleton framework. So they have, so they're not robots. They themselves aren't robots. They have normal clothing and everything. But yeah, they've got like Doc Ock arms on their shoulder. That's nice. So what all can this do exactly? So apparently it does good shock and EMP. That's nice. So it can remove mind fraggers from an ally, which is very cool. I guess as long as the unit itself doesn't get mind fraggered, then it can remove it from others. Technician Repair can restore 120 hit points to mechanical devices. I assume that's mainly for tanks, right? The only mechanical device I can think of would be like a tank. So good, they can heal tanks. And they can restore 120 to the general hit points and remove 50% paralysis of an allied unit using 1 charge. So that has a limited use, but Okay. Yeah, so the thing is, I was a little disappointed that this game didn't seem to have like a medic unit. Like the modern XCOM games, they have like a support unit, right? This seems to be the support unit. I mean, there's also the disciples have the priest, which I'm not even sure what they do, but maybe the priest is also a support unit. I don't know. But yeah, the technician seems to be this game's like, yeah, this is the support. Okay, and then they have like, yeah, they got like shoulder mounted stuff. They have an energy pack. I guess that's where the charges for their spidey arms. I guess that's where it comes in. Okay. Yeah, can't wait to field test that thing. But before I do that, and look, there is so much new Jericho tech I really want to get into, but I feel like, yeah, we want the combat armor, and then we really should just get into researching the Pandora virus itself. We really should. Okay, archaeology lab is coming. It's built. So now that the archaeology lab is built, so is there like a thing for that? Like, do we have to actively like do stuff to you know, to do the archaeology, right? It doesn't look like there's any new modules or nothing that I can see. It says you got weapons, you got modules, filters, Mutog. So yeah, I'm not seeing any new like vehicle stuff. I'm not seeing anything new to manufacture or anything. So I not really sure what to do with that archaeology lab now that we got it. Where did we build that exactly? Where did we make that archaeology lab? Okay, in forward command. Under construction, minus 30 minutes. So it's still not quite done then?
Construction complete.
Okay, now it's done. I guess it was fake done before. Okay, so the lab allows the construction of archaeology probes in the vehicle tab. The completed probes can be launched from the Manticore or other aircrafts. Use them to reveal the ancient ruins of the antediluvian civilization. So yeah, this is a whole new system. Okay, so we have archaeology probes. They're not too expensive to make. It's a 5 tech, 25 materials. That's not too bad. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot more costly. It takes 2 hours to make. Again, not too bad. I'll build like 2 or 3. 3 probes, right? I'll make 3 probes. So yeah, 3 probes, and we can send them around. Like, I guess you launch them. You launch them from the Manticore. So yeah, I guess we can start plopping those down and learning about ancient sites. This is totally new. I don't remember. Like I do not remember this being in the game when I played years ago. But I don't think this one's a Terror from the Void thing. I think this is just it's probably like a DLC that came along after I played, you know, because I have all the DLC now, and some of that came out after I stopped playing years ago. So I am curious to see what exactly will come of this. Very curious. I'm guessing it'll let us get some kind of crazy prototype technology, right? Like some interesting tech, like equipment and maybe vehicles, but I'm assuming stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, we're traveling to the exploration site, which is the mission site, and we're researching them armors. Ooh, the warning!
This is a transmission to the
Warning!
world. We are the pure, and our time hiding in the shadows is over. Squads of our chosen warriors are already combing the world in search of resources and technology that will help us defeat the Pandoran threat. A word of warning, Don't get in our way. We will show no mercy. We will allow no bargaining. We are the Pure!
So, okay, this is that other, this is the cyborg plotline advancing. I kind of ignored, in my first game, I helped out when you get the transmission from the cyborgs, I helped them out in my first game, but I never really did a lot with the cyborg stuff. So this time around, I just ignored them. I'm sure we can get the technology in another way, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not really dealing with turning my guys into cyborgs or turning them into mutants. I'm not really dealing with either one this time around. I'm staying pretty vanilla, and also I'm trying to have a good relation with all the factions as much as you can anyway. So I'm just kind of playing the middle, not making any enemies. And if we went with the cyborgs earlier, that would have made an enemy of New Jericho, I'm pretty sure. But also, don't really quite trust them because of this, right? But yeah, new enemies. So that means there will be new enemies on the map every now and then. Okay, let's see. We do a little save here. Yeah, main save 1. We're in a good spot, I'd say. And I mean, the only thing to do here is a missional start, right? But we don't really have time for a full-on mission. I don't think. Oh no, yeah, we want Arnold, not John Connor. Oh. Maybe we'll get our cyborgs at some point, right? Maybe at some point. But and maybe mutants at some point too. But for right now, we're keeping the Phoenix Project just normal guys, right? It's normal guys and people that we pick up from the factions and stuff. But we're not going into unethical modification of our soldiers just yet. But. Alright, so, okay, Team 1 is just gonna, they're going to that one mission site. Team 2 they're flying off to the other side of the world to try to explore down here, and maybe we can claim up a new base, right? But otherwise, that's where we'll leave it for now, for today, I think. Not the longest run today, but we did accomplish a lot, and I do think we're doing good, I think. And also, I still see no, ticking doom meter up top, so unless it just comes into play later on in Terror from the Void, it seems like it's just not a thing anymore, and I'm cool with that. I don't think the the humanity remaining bar was the worst thing. If you're playing kind of smart, it's fine, you got plenty time. But it's just one of those things where it feels bad to look at, right? Hey, I'm sure that if enough people die, you'll still lose the game, right? But it's nice not to have that quantified into some sort of meter. That was just kind of stressing me right the fuck out. So I like not having to look at that, Yeah, in the XCOM files, man, nobody cares if you turn all your guys into fish mutants or, cyborgs or literal human-alien hybrids, right? That one base we have that's just nothing but hybrids, no one cares, but... But yeah, in this one, I kind of, for the moment, I'm keeping my guys normal, alright? Maybe we'll expand it out, but it's mainly because you kind of have to... It's interesting how a lot of the research works in this game, right? A lot of the research, it's not just about, fighting guys and capturing and all that, but you kind of have an active choice to make where it's certain things you do will piss off one faction or another, and also how you acquire the technology matters too. Technically, you could get that cyborg tech by working with the cyborgs and breaking into New Jericho facilities and all that, and basically stealing tech, but that'll piss off New Jericho. And then same with mutants, right? But yeah, so you gotta be a little more careful. But the wife is home now. I timed it just perfect. So we're getting out of here. I'm hungry myself, and she brought some goodies to eat for lunch. So with all that, let's get out of here. See you guys next time. Later.